Morvin is a subsea oil field located at the depth of 360 meters at Haltenbanken, west of Åsgard in the Norwegian Sea. The field consists of 2 subsea templates and 4 production wells.
By drilling the production wells, you produce a lot of particles. You need to discharge the cuttings at the seafloor.
Morvin, one of the most densely populated areas of Norwegian coral reefs, and drilling beside or amongst coral reef is a challenge. We don't want to destroy the reefs.
In 1982, coral reefs were discovered for the first time in Norwegian waters. Up to 1990, thousands of coral reefs had been identified.
Up till 2005, we managed to stay away from the reefs with our pipelines, and it was not until Morvin came along and they wanted to drill within quite a dense area of coral reefs. Then we had to make certain measures to drill in a safe manner.
The cuttings transport system, known as CTS, was the optimal solution to avoid impact on the corals. It was used to transport the cuttings 600 meters from the well to the discharge area with no corals.
We predicted that some of the corals north of the discharge point would be exposed, but that was based on known sea current data and the models, of course.
In addition to the predicted spread of the cuttings, Morvin utilized experience from the Coral Risk Assessment Monitoring and Modeling Project, commonly known as CORAM.
The CORAM project has 3 main objectives. One is to use laboratory experiments to see whether discharges of drill cutting particulates might affect the cold water corals. Secondly, we would like to find an optimal package of different types of sensors to monitor possible effects of our activities in the field. And the third main objective is to develop models for cold water corals and to use these in our risk assessment tools.
Sediment and coral samples were collected for biological and chemical lab analysis. When exposed, the corals proved great robustness and efficiently got rid of the particulates by producing slime, as well as the cuttings did not get trapped on the corals because of their shape.
A long period without food, and also that they can manage shorter periods without oxygen makes them more robust than we have believed in the past. Both the recommended sensor package and also the knowledge obtained on the exposure levels that the cold water corals can handle were used in the design of the environmental monitoring program at the Morvin field.
Coral behavior was documented by a series of photos that was taken every 30 minutes. When put together in a sequence, the corals didn't show any correlation when seldom exposed.
This video is actually a pioneering part of work because it's the first time anybody has been able to set up such an arrangement to monitor deep water corals over a certain time. In our case, up to 1 week.
We can conclude that we don't see any short-term biological effects on the corals. What we need to do is to follow up this, and we will come back to these reefs in the next few years to see if we can see any changes.